I'm going to be removing this portion, the armrest in the rear of a 2005 Toyota 4Runner. I believe it would be the same for 2003 through 2009. First step is to take the driver's passenger side, or driver's rear seat, fold it up, take the back, fold it down. You don't have to fold all the way down. There's a plastic piece on here that would normally come off. Mine was missing when I bought it, but it would snap in there, so I'm assuming it's just a pop off this direction. Otherwise, there's one screw that holds this whole thing in. That's right here. So unscrew this. Okay, that's as far as that's gonna go. Should be able to take that out. That's what this screw looks like. And now you can take the seat and fold it down. And then just push in a little bit on the fabric on the bottom as the support down here, as that comes out of its slot back here. And then you take and you pull the seat this direction, or pull the armrest this direction. So just pull, boop, pops right out. You'll notice on this end there's a square slot, and that's where it fits. Alright, got the seat out, and what you need to do now is take a look at the back. There's a zipper along the back, and on both sides there's a piece tucked underneath. Follow the zipper along. On the other side, same deal. It's tucked up underneath. There we go. There's a stop back here. The zipper's here. What I find is just get it started, and then you just kind of peel apart carefully. It zips right off. And then from there, you just take the seat cover and pull it back. Once you get the cover off and pulled to the front, there are 3 holes that have screws in them. There's nothing on the back, so there's no real mistaking those holes. And you need to remove the screws from those holes. Then, right out of the front, you can take the whole assembly, because the fabric is kind of goes along with the plastic drawer, and then you take and just grab back here and pull, and the whole assembly slides right out of the inside. And now is your time to collect any loose change that you may have in there. And this is what the inside looks like. So as the drawer slides out, this catches. So, and there's no way you can get this out without taking this off, this whole assembly off. Because of these, they don't allow you to pull it out. I was looking for a catch, something in the inside that would allow me to take that off without having to take this off, but there was no way to do it because of those. So if you want to get this off and replace this, you'll have to undo this screw and undo this screw in order to get this drawer out. Again, the problem that I was having is this is all broken off, and I need a replacement for this, and I couldn't get this out, the drawer out, and I couldn't figure out what was making all that noise in the inside of the drawer, and that's what it is. The mechanism works where you push here and then it locks down. There's a little catch right here that slides over, and that makes the catch. And then you push again and it opens. Upon taking this out and checking the price on what to do to replace this, I have decided to just leave it. This complete assembly is about $130 to $140, and the complete assembly with the armrest and the insert was over $900. So I'm going to leave it as is, and I'll do something else for a cup rest. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reassemble so I can put this back in. First step is to take the insert, make sure that you've oriented it correctly in the inside. So the top right here is actually going to be going in on the side, going up on the side that doesn't have this on it. So we're going to put this in first, just like putting it down inside of a bag. Pull it through, and there's a little catch right here, and that's why you need to do that. Now, orienting it so that the tabs on the plastic assembly match up with the holes on top of the foam. Slide this in. Tuck your tabs, the plastic tab, into the inside. Pushing down on the plastic portion that you just inserted, you want to pull tightly so that you get everything nice and snug before you start pulling down the rest. Now, take and start shimmying down the fabric. Just pull it down. Alright, once you get it that far, then the screws can go back in. As you do this, just be careful. You want to make sure that in the inside, the plastic piece is down far enough. And I note that my plastic piece isn't quite down far enough. So I need to reshuffle plastic, pound it back in. Now my plastic piece in the inside matches up with the metal underneath, and I can take and put those screws back in. Careful to get them in without dropping it too far, especially if you have the drawer out, the plastic drawer out, because these will slide back in the inside. Okay, now with everything tightened, look at your front. Everything looks pretty good there. This will pull a little bit tighter. So now I'll continue. Before I close this all up, my kids were complaining as they sat in the middle and the back that there were two things back here. It was very difficult for them. to sit in the middle because of the hard pieces. And sure enough, in the inside there are two metal hard right here. So it's soft, and then hard, and then soft, and then hard, and then soft the rest of the way. And it feels like a tube running this way. It's almost like a wire, maybe, where it goes down and then up, and then down, and then up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in here that when they lean back against it, it's at least softer, or at least spreads that weight out when they hit their back on it. I'm going to try a piece of cork. You could try probably a lot of different things, plastic or whatever you want. I'm just going to stick this in here and then see if it will zipper over the top of that. Okay, from here you take your zipper and you're going to want to make sure to pull in. You start your zipper out, pulling on the tab, and then back here I want to squeeze as I go, so I've got my fabric all tight. Finish it off. Now as I feel it, there's a little bit of a bump here, but not bad. I mean, feeling the bar down here, or the wire going across, is nothing compared to this. This is good. So I think I'll leave that. And then tuck up in the inside the zippers on the other side as well. Make sure you leave room for the screw, and then the stop here as well. Then we'll go out and we'll reinstall. All right, ready to reinstall our armrest. Just do exactly the opposite of taking it out. Put this side in first. So we'll slide this in. And then on this side, the support right here, the metal rod thing, make sure that goes down into this hole down here. And then you'll probably have to also push the fabric in a little bit to get around this piece of metal. Okay, and then take the screw, line it up with the hole. Screw it in. And then if you have a plastic piece, return the plastic piece to here. If you don't have a plastic piece, I saw them online for between $8 to $12. I think the local dealership had probably for about $15. So I'll probably be getting one of those shortly. But as you can see, armrest works fine. Still goes in and out. Still broken, but still goes in and out. And there you have it.